Welcome back to C.O.C Network. 5 things we learned. Chelsea 2, Leeds 2. Before I really get into the specifics, I can't believe we dropped points in this game, in this performance. Shocking, really. Let's jump right into it. How did we drop points in this game? Um, I'm not going to get into the refereeing decision yet, but regardless of that, Leeds did not have any momentum at any point in this game. Um, 45 minutes, we're all over them. Could have been up a lot more than just one at half. Uh, we get handed another cheap penalty in the second half. Joao Pedro winning another one. People just really want to shove him. Fine by me. And once you get that second one, it really felt like it was done and dusted. That came after the Leeds changes to be more attacking. Um, Moises Caicedo, who I wax lyrical about, rightfully so, gives away a really dumb penalty. He's done it a few times in his career. Maybe he's getting tired, similar to the sentiment I was talking about regarding Cucurella, where he just might need a rest. We know that, but I don't think that excuses to lunge in there. I thought it was really rash from Caicedo, and we gave them a lifeline. And then we concede a second goal. And even after that, we had another 15, 20 minutes, including the added time, to go and get a winner. And Cole Palmer, of all people, missing a sitter. You can't write it. I would have been saying probably much worse if that was a different player in said position. So I do need to be fair. It's an inexcusable miss. I think he knows that. I just can't believe we dropped points in this game. I'll be real. A big part of it, and I won't say that. I think this needs to be prefaced by saying we should be winning this game regardless of this decision. This decision should not be the sole reason we drop points. I think a lot of that onus falls onto the team. But this is absolutely insane to me. I mean, the picture on the screen right there, I mean, it very clearly hits an arm. The actual rule book says when accidental contact can be penalized, even without deliberate intent. Contact is penal if the ball touches a hand/arm that is in an unnatural position and that touch leads to a goal or a shot on target. Parentheses, or otherwise materially affects play. By definition, that's exactly what happened. This handball was a big part in Bogle being able to control the ball. Before that, Trevor Chalobah makes a horrific read on a ball up in the air, puts the rest of us in danger. And by us, I mean the rest of the defense. The defense is put in danger by him not being able to deal with that clearance. And from there, I mean, Achampong shows his inexperience. I really wanted to talk about Achampong and give him his own talking point, but I don't feel like that would be done in good faith after this game. I actually thought he had a really good game part of this, but he needs to clear that. He just needs to clear that. What I will say for anyone who thinks, oh, this is why he's not playing, the rest of our center backs make the exact same mistakes. So I'm still all for Josh playing. This decision is inexcusable. Maybe we're still being punished for the Josh King goal that got called back, but this is ridiculous. This really pissed me off. There's no explanation. There's no justified explanation. As we all know, the referees are inconsistent. They're bad. They make up rules as they go. It's just infuriating what happens to your own team. We still should have won the game regardless, but this pissed me off. Let's get into a little bit of positives because, like I said, this was probably our best performance under the new manager. The Joao Pedro, Cole Palmer two-man step was in full effect. We were seeing some conversations regarding Nicholas Jackson. You guys know I love Nicholas Jackson, but this is an upgrade. This is a clear upgrade. Palmer, to me, actually looked fit in this game. Not 100% fit, but I think around the hour mark, he tracked all the way back and made a clearance in hour half. That's an encouraging sign. I think his movement looked better. He looked more comfortable. And Joao Pedro, again, being able to just really link up the play and also is clinical. He's assured in front of goal. I would have loved to see one of those headers towards the end find the target, but I thought Joao Pedro was once again phenomenal, and Cole Palmer is starting to look more like Cole Palmer. Again, I'm not going to declare that he's back. That's going to take time. It really is just fitness, but to get this type of performance out of him. And I know everyone's just going to remember the tap in at the end that he skied, and I'll remember it too. But the performance was very encouraging. The signs are encouraging. And if I'm honest, I haven't really been seeing as many of these types of signs, not just from Palmer, but really the team. I spoke about it on the pod, almost just this uneasy feeling. This performance really put all of that away. And then we go on and self sabotage like we love to do so much. But this 2-man step was something I enjoyed watching. I think it is a huge part of our season. If we want to be successful, a lot of it will come from these two. Another positive, Andre Santos looked great again. A shield in front of the back four. I thought he was phenomenal again off the ball, but again on the ball. We're starting to see him grow there as well. I think that's something I've not harped on, but commented on with his game. He's been great out of possession, but in possession, I want to see more from him. A huge part of our central progression was him. He adds that solidarity, sort of that base. It allows Caicedo to do a little more. And the one-touch passing from him, the awareness of his surroundings, I thought Andre was phenomenal. I was talking about it with my buddy before we capitulated. He was my man of the match. I thought he was a big part in our chance creation. He's not the guy playing that pass or on the end of said chance, but without him in the middle, we're not able to kind of open leads up and start playing in between the lines. I thought he was immense today. And Andre Santos, he's been great. And I think, especially if he's able to stay fit, it might be tough for Lavia to get a sniff in the team, but I'm not even going to talk about that until he can put some games together. Andre Santos was phenomenal. I love what I'm seeing from him, and I totally understand why Rosenior wanted him again at Strasbourg. Now he's got him here at Chelsea. I'm really happy with what I'm seeing from Andre. Final thing, this was not on the manager. This was never on the manager. This game, I thought Rosenior was fantastic today. The way he set us up. Halftime substitution, that's for injury. We hope Cucurella is all right. Maybe we didn't rest him enough. But I thought Rosenior was fantastic today in terms of his in-game management as well. I loved the lineup. I think this Enzo Fernandez left wing arc, I think he's been phenomenal in that role in the 2 games we've seen it. I also think it's a sign that he has identified that Bermuda triangle that we have in terms of winger depth, and he'd rather start Enzo Fernandez at left wing than Garnacho or Neto. I'm a huge fan of that. He's platforming our players. He's platforming our good players. You're seeing Palmer being able to roam around in the middle and find that space. I thought Palmer looked fantastic today. He's platforming these guys and allowing them to shine. I don't think Estevao had his best game per se, but again, I loved the starting 11. I loved the substitutions. Maybe not in the 64th minute, but this is not on the manager. Chelsea have this weird thing, Chelsea fans, of just blaming the manager. I thought he was phenomenal, and I also loved his comments post-game. Very critical of the refereeing and very critical of the team. 6 minutes, we lapse, or judgment lapses, and that costs us the game. I think he's spot on, and I really like what I saw from his post-game. I feel like it's maybe I'm clutching at straws, but when I'm trying to judge this new manager, you got to take what you have in front of you. And I thought everything he said was spot on. He was clearly pissed off. I mean, the only reason I'm not screaming at the camera is because the game happened like 5 hours ago now. By the time I'm recording, I'm able to gather myself and calm down before I hit record. But Rosenior did a great job of staying composed while also explaining why we dropped points. So I think that's giving me some sense of optimism. But yeah, this is not on the manager. That's on the players today. It's something we've been harping on for a while now. The defending is shambolic. And get Sarr in the team. I hope he starts in the cup on Friday against Hull. If he has a good enough game there, start him in the league. Don't look back. These defenders are clowns, and we need to fix that. That needs to be addressed this summer. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Really wish that we ended up with a 3 points here, but United drop points. We ball. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hype, everything. Let me know what you think about the game here. I'm still really upset. But we ball. We ball. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys very soon.